How much does a week in Japan actually cost? Forget the crazy rumors. People either think it is impossibly expensive or somehow super cheap if you just know the secret tricks. The truth is much simpler. Japan is one of the most predictable countries to budget for, once you understand where your money is actually going. So today, I'm breaking down the real cost of a one-week trip to Japan. We're using real airlines, real hotels, and real daily prices. This isn't a luxury fantasy, and it's not a bare-bones backpacker trip. This is for a comfortable, enjoyable, first-time visit. First up, the biggest variable, flights. From the US, Canada, or Europe, you can expect a round-trip ticket to Tokyo to be somewhere between $700 and $1,200. Think about airlines like Japan Airlines, ANA, United, or Air Canada. If you're flexible with your dates and you book a few months in advance, landing a flight for around $850 to $950 is very realistic. For our budget, let's lock in a round-trip flight at $900. Next, let's talk about hotels, which is where a lot of people accidentally overspend. The great thing about Japan is that even mid-range hotels are incredibly clean, efficient, and consistent. For a first-timer staying in Tokyo and Kyoto, you've got great options. Look at chains like Uppa Hotel, where a room is about $80 to $110 a night, or Hotel Mistays, which has great locations for around $100 to $140. Tokyo Stay is another solid choice, often with a washer right in your room for about $120 to $150 a night. These are normal, comfortable hotels, not hostels. For 7 nights, that comes out to about $900 for accommodation. Alright, now for the best part, food. This is where expectations get completely flipped. You absolutely do not need to eat at expensive restaurants to eat incredibly well in Japan. A typical, delicious day of eating could look like this. Breakfast from a 7-Eleven or Lawson for about $4, and trust me, it's amazing. For lunch, you can get a fantastic bowl of ramen, a plate of curry, or a donburi rice bowl for just $10. Then for dinner, you can have a nice meal at a sit-down restaurant for $15 to $20. Even sushi doesn't have to be expensive. A great meal at a conveyor belt sushi spot will only set you back $12 to $18. So a comfortable daily food budget is between $35 and $45. Let's call it $40 a day. For the week, that's just $280. Now for getting around, local transport is cheap and predictable. Grab an IC card, like a Suica or Pasmo. And most subway or train rides in the city will cost you between $1.50 and $3. You'll probably spend about $10 a day on average, so that's $70 for the week. The one big transportation cost is the bullet train, the Shinkansen. A one-way ticket from Tokyo to Kyoto is about $130, so a round trip is roughly $260. Add that to our local transport, and the total for transportation comes to $330. What about attractions? This is another area that surprises people. Many of Japan's best experiences are totally free. Exploring vibrant neighborhoods, wandering through ancient shrines and temples, or browsing lively markets costs nothing. When you do have to pay, it's usually not much. A temple entry fee is maybe for $2 to $6. An observation deck with city views might be $10 to $15. Most museums are between $5 and $10. A realistic budget for a week of sightseeing is about $80 total. Finally, we need to be honest about shopping and extras. This is personal, but we all buy things. Snacks, souvenirs, cool stationery, maybe a t-shirt. A realistic number for most people is around $150 for the week. You might spend less, you might spend more, but $150 is a good, honest estimate. So let's add it all up. Here's the final breakdown for one comfortable week in Japan. Flights, $900. Hotels, $900. Food, $280. Transportation, $330. Attractions, $80. And shopping, $150. The grand total comes to about $2,640 US. That's for a fantastic, stress-free first-time trip. Of course, can you do it cheaper? Absolutely. If you stay in hostels, eat more meals from convenience stores, and travel a bit slower, you could probably get that cost down to around $1,800 to $2,000. And can you spend more? Oh, very easily. Stay in luxury ryokans, take multiple Shinkansen trips, and dine at high-end restaurants, and you could easily hit $4,000 or more. The real truth is that Japan isn't expensive, it's transparent. If you plan realistically, you get a world-class travel experience for a very reasonable price. For most first-timers, that $2,500 to $2,700 range is the sweet spot. If you want to see a detailed day-by-day Japan budget, or maybe even a guide on how to do Japan on $50 a day, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.